Hi guys, Pokepeel here, and welcome to another vlog. Hopefully I'm in within this frame. So today is a momentous day for me because today marks the creation of my new computer. So I'm going to show you the parts that I have. I'm probably going to clear this desk behind me of all of my current pieces and show you the different bits. So remember to give a like to this video if you enjoy it, and remember to subscribe and stuff to hopefully see new gameplay and that coming up in the future. I'm probably going to do a few different things, but I am going to show off the PC parts that I've got. Basically probably me fitting in a few different things, and also when it is finished and all done and everything. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get to it. So I just thought I would show you what this looks like currently before I move everything. So this is my current computer. It is a HP thing, custom sort of built. My external battery for my phone charger and stuff. My external hard drive, great. And my amps and everything. I'm going to move all of this out. And we are, of course, going to build my new thing. This is my TV, by the way, that I'm using as my second monitor, and this thing gets bloody hot. Microphone and everything, but yeah, we're going to get to this. So let's clear this desk of all of this junk, probably clean that as well, because that looks filthy, and then get all of this stuff sorted out. But this is going to be my workspace for putting the computer together. I don't have all the necessary tools that I need to do this, such things as, I've got thermal paste, but I don't have things such as the right screws and stuff for the motherboard. I don't have anti-static protection, which you need, generally. But we're going to get into this. I'm going to quickly show you the bits that I'm taking out of this computer and putting into my new machine once I need everything out. I'm going to leave them in there for now, but we are going to show off. Okay, so this is my current machine. Behind there is the RAM. We got the two CPU coolers here. Got a very mucky cooler at the back. Everything's very, very dusty. I haven't cleaned this out. These are my hard drives that I will be taking out, and I don't know if I can actually take these out yet or not. I don't think. Oh, can I? I might be able to. I don't want to break this. There you go. There's one of my hard drives. So we'll be taking those out in a little bit, and also I will be taking out my GTX 970 and putting it in the new machine also. So yeah, I'll have to unplug all of this crap, and hopefully in my new machine we'll have better cable management and everything. And also, this is the power supply, which we won't be transferring over. I've got a whole new one for that, which I will show in a second. So, yeah, this and these two will be going into the new machine. So, oh yeah, also I've got the optical drive that will be going in there as well. So I need to take those 4 things out. So we'll get to that soon. Okay, so the thing I'm going to have to do here is, of course, take out the new tower. So I'm going to quickly do that if I can, because this thing is damn heavy. Let's get these ends, pull it out. There we go. Okay, guys, so here we are. We have some very, very nice things here going across. And yeah, I'm hoping that this build comes out really well. So at the back we have the Master Case 5. This is just the basic one. This is like the cheapest version. You can get the Pro and you can also get the Maker version, but this is the cooler Master Case. I will show more of this off in a few minutes. We have the Cryo Rig R1 Universal, which is my CPU cooler. We have EVGA's Supernova 650 watt gold power supply, so that should be plenty efficient enough and plenty high enough wattage. And then RAM, we have the Corsair Vengeance 16 gigabytes or two 8 gig sticks of DDR4 RAM at 3000 megahertz, so that is going to be really cool. Can't wait to get that. That has been the one thing I've been wanting to use forever. Now you will notice if you watched any of my previous vlogs that I was originally having DDR3. I've changed it to DDR4. We're going with DDR4. Now, next down the list, we have the Intel i7 6700K, which is one of the best for both gaming and editing, or from what I've found, it has been anyway. So we've got this little bad boy. If we turn it around, there we go. Super small chip going in. And then the next thing we have here is the MSI Gaming M5 motherboard, which is for the Skylake processors, so really hoping that I don't mess anything up with that. So it's got 7.1 surround sound that I can use with it, which means I can use my Astros amp, which will be awesome. I've been wanting to use that for absolutely ages. It's got some really cool high-tech stuff on there, which I'm really looking forward to. And yeah, so let's get unboxing some of this stuff. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be undoing is going to be the case. I just literally got a thumb screw here, and if you look underneath, you can actually see we've got a filtration system there. That is for the power supply to make sure that no dust gets in. And if we slide this off, then I believe we should get inside. There we go. I should have probably left this standing up, to be fair, but there we go. There's the inside. So this is the inside of my new case. Got a fan on the back already. We've also got one in here on the front. I'm probably going to move that. Actually, no, I think I'll leave that there. That should be fine. I will be getting more fans later on, but I could move that either up to here if we take all this out, and also I could move it down here as well. So but the power supply is going to go in here. We're going to have the hard drives in here, going to have a disk drive in here, and motherboard's going to be back here. So, and we've got cable management bits as well. So yeah, that's going to be that. So next thing is motherboard, I guess. So we are of course going to need to take this out, which is all of our different PC parts. So you can see how easy to get the hard drives out. This is going to be much like the other one, and we're going to need to screw a few things in here if they haven't already been in. Hello? Oh, hello. There's some already screwed in. Okay, that should be fine. Right, okay, yes, so we're going to get on with this. Hopefully the final fit. Okay, so next thing on the agenda is the motherboard. So let's get this thing undone, because this thing is a glorious piece of kit. So let's just pull this out. This is not easy to do one-handed. Put it there. Now, within most MSI cases, you'll find some nice stuff. So let's undo this, take all this out. Let's sling that back there. So we have advertising, of course. We have the installation disc and stuff. It should come on, focus. Intel motherboards, drivers, and utilities. So yep, that's pretty handy to have. We've got stickers for cables and things, so that could be coming in pretty handy. We have a quick installation guide. There we go. I'll probably need that. We have the user manual. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be reading half of that. We have a lovely, lovely door hanger. And also we have our SATA cables, back panel for the case, and all of these different things. And also we've got a lovely MSI badge. So could probably stick that on the front of that. Don't know if I'm going to. We will find out later, but I'm going to stick for now most of this stuff in here because I mainly need to put the CPU in, and it's the bit that I'm most concerned about. So, oh brother. Okay, so here it is. This is my gorgeous and beautiful motherboard. We got the heat sinks here, which are lovely. CPU will be going in here, RAM over here. We have MSI thing here, can't remember what that is. PCIe slots and stuff are all around here, and SATAs and all this guff. And we've also, if we go over here, here is the audio jacks, which are a little bit annoying. I've actually already cut myself by the looks of things. I didn't even notice that. Okay, well, we've got the audio jacks here, of course. These are all very bland colouring. We've got our Dolby port down at the bottom, which I'm super excited for. We've got USB 3.1s, and also we got USB 2.0s and stuff. We got the ports, because this board, I believe, should have integrated graphics. Of course, I am putting my graphics card in, so it doesn't really matter. HDMI ports and stuff, I believe, down here. We've got some nice stuff in here anyway. And also down here, you will see some numbers. Focus, focus. Here we go. Now, when the machine turns on, then these will light up, and if there's any faults on the board, then this will tell you what it is. Of course, once it's got past the boot, then it will tell you what the CPU temperature is, I believe, anyway. So, yeah, that's nice, and there's some shutters and stuff here, and I'm sorry the camera isn't really focusing too well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. So I'm going to see if I can put in the lovely CPU and not destroy it. So that's going to be fun. I haven't ever done this sort of thing before, so even at college, so this is going to be freaking annoying. Okay, so that is open. Right, so there is a arrow, or should be an arrow on here, which there is. So if I can find my CPU. Okay guys, so installation process complete. We are now moving on to the fan. So, we've got these little bits here, we've got these bits here, we got this stuff here, and some lovely thermal paste. So, good, screws all over the damn place. Yay. Installation guide, hello. That's going to be handy. What's this? Alcohol part. Ooh! Okay. Oh, that's going to be really handy for the thermal paste. Cool. In case we get it wrong. And in here is the fan, if I can actually manage to get it out. Okay, so we've got our glorious fan. Let's get this thing unboxed and out and ready, because this thing is hopefully going to fit inside our case. That's one thing I want to test before we do this. Actually, good idea would probably be to see if the motherboard would fit in there first, which would be a good idea. Right, let's just get this out real quick. Okay guys, so here we are, some lovely stuff on here. We've got two fans, we've got this one, and then we got one inside there that is slightly bigger, as you can see the shape and stuff. We've got the heat sinks and everything, all of the pipes, we've got the wires in there as well, but this is so nice. I'm looking forward to this. I was using those to prop up the camera, but yeah, we are gonna hopefully get this attached to this little thing. So bit of size difference, hopefully that should keep that cool, and I'm gonna see if this fits in here. So one moment. Okay, so I've just remembered I need to stick this thing in, so we are gonna do that, see how this looks afterwards, so one moment. So one thing I did forget to mention earlier is I can actually fit 2 fans in here as well if I really need to. Of course this doesn't interfere with this because it's got a big enough gap, but for now this isn't too important. Still debating whether I want to move that fan down though, because the hard drives are going to be blocking some of the airflow. I'm just at the moment screwing these little standoffs in, and hopefully these are all tight enough. I'm praying to God. I just got to put one more in the bottom, and I don't actually have the tools to tighten these, so I'm hoping there is enough. And I'm sorry it's so dark, but we got a load of cabling down here as well. So yeah, we are going to get back to this in a minute. Okay, so I apologise for my incompetence. There is actually a little thing here for screwing in the standoff, so I'm going to go get myself a screwdriver, and I'm going to use this thing to tighten in those things. So we are going to do that. That is super handy. That just fits on top and it will screw in, so that is really cool. Okay, so what I did was move the chassis from here down to here so that it's sort of out of the way of this fan in here. So I'm hoping, if this actually records the right direction, I'm hoping that this will generate enough airflow in here. It should be fine down there. If I need to put another fan in, then I'll move that back up. And then we can have another fan down here in this section. In here, you can't really see, damn it. But yeah, I'm going to put the motherboard in now. I'm going to do that off camera because it's going to take way too long if I try and hold one hand, plop it in. So, back once that's in, that's going to be murder. Okay, so here it is, guys, the final piece, the finished computer. Now, due to a few technical difficulties, this is a few days later, and we did have a few hiccups. So, as I mentioned, a few technical difficulties did pop up. The two hard drives that I've got in here did cause a problem due to it being on another BIOS, so I had to system prep these, and now I can run them, which means all my data is still on there, nothing was lost. And if you are ever swapping over to another motherboard, would suggest doing that. And yes, so everything is in here. As you already know, the 6700K is behind the fan. The fan is here. This thing is a beautiful little beast. I've got wires up here that you can't really see. Of course, we have got more room here if we want to put some fans underneath, and we can put those in. We've got our lovely 2 sticks of 8GB RAM at 300 megahertz. We've got my graphics card in here. This took absolutely ages to get out of my other PC, so we did that off camera, and we had a few problems with that, but here it is. It's here. my EVGA GTX 970 superclocked. Of course, if I ever get a chance, I will be upgrading this to the 1070 or the 1080. And then down here we've got the EVGA 650, the 650 G2, and this thing runs nice. It's cool. Everything is good. And then we've got my hard drives here, and in here we have my optical drive, which is from my previous PC also. So nothing special about the optical drive. Of course, we've got the two USB 3.0 ports. No, 3.1 ports. No, 3.0. Okay, 3.0. You got the mic thing, and you've got the headphone jack. You got the power button there, and the reset button is over here. So that is all cool. Love that fan though. It is really quiet, and if it doesn't need it, then it will only run one of the fans rather than both. And it keeps it around about 30, I would say, 35. 35 on heat. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Plus, if we look down here, you can't actually see it due to wires and stuff. But down here, we've got the little indicator over there, which tells us how much heat this thing is actually generating in the CPU. So that is pretty handy. We've got a fan here, so basically these two fans then hit this fan, which sends out the heat, which actually is generating more cool air than it is hot air. And also we've got our other fan on here. Now this is blowing more into here now, whereas before it was blowing more into the hard drives. Of course, it's still hitting the hard drives a little bit down here, but it's not as much as it was when it was up here. So that's why we moved the hard drives down. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Of course, just to show you the back, we've got the two USB 2.0 ports. We've got whatever this thing is. I know what it is. It's for the old keyboards and mice. We've got a DVI port, which is integrated into the motherboard itself, which we won't be using. We've got a USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type C port, which I doubt I'll be using for a while, and the normal USB 3.1 Gen 2, and then we've got a HDMI port, and also two USB 3.1s, and then another two USB 3.1s down here. We've got our Ethernet port, we've got our audio ports and everything, which this one is clearly indicated, and I don't have surround sound, so we're good. This one and probably this one is the two that I will be using. And down here we've got our DVI port for the graphics card and HDMI, which I can no longer use properly because it apparently bottlenecks the graphics card. And I've got to say, guys, this thing is a beast. I absolutely love it. Minecraft, when I was using my Minecraft series basically before on my old computer over here, which can't run anymore because it doesn't have a graphics card, Minecraft was running at about 20 frames to 30 frames. Now it's running at about 120 to 130, and it's purring along. It's very nice. Of course, that's not a benchmark game, but even so, it makes a difference with the RAM and the CPU. So yeah, it's a cool build. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, if you did, hit the like button, and I will be showing you gameplay and stuff of this pretty soon. Remember to comment down in the comment section below, and yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You have all been awesome, and I will see you all next time. So until then, bye bye!